Today on the channel from Mortal Kombat 11, we got the latest McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat figures in Nightwolf and Commando Spawn.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mortal Kombat 11 unboxing and review. And today we've got Commando Spawn and we've got Nightwolf. But for all your Mortal Kombat needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description below to save 10% on all in-stock items, and make sure you use the code for free shipping as well, as you can stack them together. And that's what I usually do. But however, on these two, I found at my local toy store and they had a 25% off sale right as they came out. That's what I jumped into. You got to get a deal all day long, but heck, 10% on these guys in Entertainment Earth, not a bad deal either. And I believe as of filming, these are both in stock. So got to get a deal out there. Go grab them if they interest you, I guess I'll say. So there you go. But today, we're going to do this like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to see where it goes from there. So you guys know I dabble in the Mortal Kombat figures from McFarlane, also from Storm Collectibles. Loved Mortal Kombat growing up, but about Mortal Kombat 3 and beyond, kind of fell off the wagon. I fell out of my video game playing days, but always enjoyed Mortal Kombat. Loved the original movie. I didn't hate the last movie either, but to say I know about Nightwolf, I don't. Unfortunately, he's a newer character before my time, but I can't pass up a cool looking figure to put in my Mortal Kombat shelf. He looks pretty awesome, and I'm going to go with that. But obviously, Spawn, have a long history with Spawn. Have a long history with Commando Spawn as well, as probably a lot of you guys do that have been collecting toys for a long time. But without further ado, let's get down to it. How about we start with Commando Spawn? Why not? Let's see him first. There he is in the packaging, that iconic McFarlane packaging. I like this slimmer, thinner packaging than the traditional DC multiverse. I'm almost actually shocked with all the changes and the cost savings this has to be compared to the DC multiverse line, that McFarlane doesn't go to this kind of packaging across the board. I don't know, maybe he will one day, but I think it would be nice in uniform throughout all of his lines. You think buying packaging and materials and setting that stuff up might be a little easier if everything has the kind of same template, but hey, what do I know? But you got Commando Spawn right there, got a little Necroplasm in there, you got a little Commando Spawn in there, you got a little Mortal Kombat 11, McFarlane logo, what is it, 22 points articulation? Do we got that anywhere here? Yep, on the back. It's on the back. We'll get to it. On the side, we got Scorpion, because why wouldn't we have Scorpion on a Commando Spawn on the side? And then on the back, why wouldn't we have Scorpion back there either? I mean, just makes all the sense in the world to have Scorpion back here, doesn't it? To me, it does not. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm always mad there's no blurb or any kind of thing on these McFarlane toy figures. But then you throw a totally different character on the back. Is this the end of the Mortal Kombat line? Are they running out of the line here? Are they losing the license? What is going on? This just makes it seem like, hey, let's just get these out and get it over with, is how I feel about the back of the packaging here. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense to have Scorpion on the back of this package, unless I'm missing something. And I guess, spoiler alert, same thing over here. On Nightwolf, you got Scorpion on the back there. Doesn't make any sense to me, so I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what we're up to. I just know it's no good. Just no good. That's what it is. Let me cut him out. I should have had that pre-cut, but I didn't. But let's get old Commando Spawn out of here. Got the Mortal Kombat stand. Always appreciate a good stand. That's one thing McFarlane always gives us. Mortal Kombat logo on the back. Pull it out. See you later. Goodbye. Off to the races. Pull that out. Oh, rookie. Rookie. Up high. See you later. Get out of here. And, of course, the stand. Oh, my gosh. Am I new here? Is this the first time I've ever opened a McFarlane Toys figure? Could be. Could be. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Mortal Kombat stand off to the side. We'll grab him later. Oh, Plastic Prison. Kyle, you're getting way ahead of yourself here. What are you doing? Plastic Prison, Commando Spawn. There he is. Nice red and black attack, and the Necroplasm in green really does pop in the packaging, I feel. It is locked in. Can I break it free? Heck no, it's too tight. It's too tight of Plastic Prison on this guy. And can I get this one? There it is. Cut him out. And he's even held in at the waist, too. I missed that. Hidden by his cape. It is cape season after all, as we all know. Lando Calrissian, I'll tell you. You guys know I saw the triple Lando. Well, that new vintage collection, Battlefront Lando's coming out. It's almost time for the quadruple Lando. I never thought we'd see the day, but it is right around the corner. We're going to see 4 different Lando Calrissian figures on the pegs at the same time. This guy is buckled in all over the place. What are we doing? But yeah. Oh my gosh. See you later up high. Get out of here. But yeah, we're going to see the quadruple Lando very soon. I don't know if we've ever seen 4 different Lando Calrissian figures on the shelf at the same time, but man, our time is coming. It's coming. We've dreamed of this. We've been preparing for this day since the 80s. I'm ready to celebrate Cape season in all of its glory forever. Forever. But here we are. We got Commando Spawn, and man, I like this right out of the gate. I do like this. Commando Spawn, I remember my original Commando Spawn from 94, 5, 6, whatever it was back in the day. One of the offshoots of, let's get the most out of our Spawn character. Let's make a million different ones. That was always an interesting time, and we're seeing a lot of that in this day and age. But man, this is a good feeling Spawn. I really do like this, and I can see a lot of Spawn collectors collecting this just for the Spawn, because this does work with the Spawn McFarlane toys that are currently being made. You can mix them together and mix and match and have them, so that does work out really nice. Starting off with this cape, we've seen capes like this before, but it is movable, but it is plastic. It's not cloth, of course. But beautiful dark wash, beautiful sculpt into this cape. It does look really good. Got the big collars up there like Dracula on steroids going on. Big ole up there. Then you get the Spawn head, but then of course, fitting the motif of Commando Spawn, he's got the handkerchief over it. He's ready. He's seen some things. He doesn't want to be breathing in all those gun dust or gunpowder or whatever you call it. He's got all that going on, but he's got the bright green eyes going on, and then it is Spawn's head. You give me this head all day long, we know it's Spawn. You got the nice 2 skulls clasping the cape, keeping it on. The cape is not removable, so you can't take it off. Getting down to the rest of the body here, you got nice butterfly arms on this guy. A lot of movement out of these arms. A little loose. We're seeing a lot of McFarlane toys over the last 2 months. A lot of loose arms, loose limbs out of the package. So I don't know if they're cheaping out on material. I know Todd McFarlane has made a big point saying, oh, the big boys, they can take their price increases. We're not gonna. Well, guess what? Here's a tip. Here's a little thing. Here's a little thing you guys might not know. McFarlane is no different than any other business. He's not just going to eat that. He's going to pass it on to the customers some way. Maybe not as much as others, but he's passing it on somewhere. You know he is. Be that he's cutting back on his marketing. He's cutting back on materials. He's doing something to get some of that money. He's not just going to lose a bunch of money. That's how you go out of business, and he's not up to that. We know Todd McFarlane. He is quite the businessman in all of his ventures. I personally feel, this is me, you could chime in if you want, I think he has degraded down the plastic a little bit. And I am no scientist, even though I play one on the channel from time to time, but he has said, you know, there's plastic 15. I'm going to use plastic 13. I'm just making things up here, but 13, a cheaper grade plastic, cheaper cost plastic. And I think, it's just a little bit different, but not enough to be hugely noticeable. And I think that's what's going on here. So this is one of the ways he is saving money and not taking the price increase. It is really the Frito-Lay example. Hey, guess what? We're going to keep the price the same, but we're going to take 3 chips out. And that's how they're going to get their cost savings. It's not always, let's raise the price. Sometimes they smoke and mirrors you a little bit, and that's what I think is going on here. So thank you for staying around for my business talk. Got the business hat. Going to take that off. Going to get back to the figure here. But it does feel like the plastic is a little bit cheaper. But you do get nice butterfly shoulders going on, bicep cut, double jointed elbow going on here. Big old forearm guard that has a nice spike on the end. It's a nice little weapon going on here. Looks really good. I like that a lot. Then you get down to the arms, moving around, up, down, side to side, all the usual articulation. But I do like the butterfly shoulders on this guy. He does got a little bit of hula hoop there, of course, in the midsection. And then you get the waist as well. Does got a little of that patented McFarlane diaper going on, but it definitely works in this instance. Love his bullet belt going on here. Looks like a young Lemmy on the Ace of Spades cover. Got some grenades as well. Got bullets down the side on a little thigh holster. I love that one's missing. Save that bullet for you, I guess. I don't know. But then you do get a thigh cut, I think. No thigh cut. What am I saying here? But you do get the midsection of the legs. Almost get the split there. Pretty close. But you do get the double jointed knees. We do have pins throughout on this guy. You do not have boot cut. Nope. But you do get the ankle rockers going on, and you do got that ball down there, which you guys know I'm not a huge fan of. And then you got, of course, the patented Todd McFarlane toe articulation. Looking really good there. Now, unfortunately, he does not come with a gun, but if you guys check out that munitions unboxing I did on the channel, he's selling gun packs on his website. I don't know if they're sold out currently. I gotta think they'll restock. Gotta think we're gonna see more more packs like that in the future. I am going to go look through those guns, and I'm going to find a gun that is very similar to something he would have, and that's where we're going to go from there. So I do think that's a genius business move on Todd McFarlane. We talk about it in that video. Check that one out. We do got the two necroplasms here. They got a nice little handle, so you can see right where you put his hands into. So I guess instead of guns, he's going to have this. To me, he's got a gun. He needs a gun. Commando Spawn, he's all ready to go. He's all armed for the teeth. He's ready to take everybody out. But we got Commando Spawn, and man, I can't recommend this one enough. I'd pick this one up all day long. Maybe even if you're not into McFarlane, the Mortal Kombat line, definitely can go with your Spawn line. This is a must-have, and this is the jewel of the set, I believe. And of course, we did get this one 2 years ago, about something like that. And I remember at first this thing went up for pre-order, and I got a lot of grief. I unboxed this on the channel, one of the early videos on the channel. I unboxed this and got a lot of grief for it. People like, how did you not know it was the bigger size? It wasn't this, and things like that. People say what they want, but if people remember, you got to go way back in time. It's a lot of people commenting like a year later. When this went up for pre-order, it didn't say scale. It didn't say anything on the early pre-order. It didn't even have a picture. I slid in there, got my pre-order in. I just assumed it was going to be small because guess what? They haven't made any of these for Mortal Kombat McFarlane Spawn, and they haven't made any sense. So you can see where the confusion may have lied. But now we got a bigger version. We got a smaller version. How many Commando Spawns do we need? I don't know. But this one doesn't really fit my collection a whole lot. I wouldn't be shocked to say goodbye to this one of these days now, especially since this one is here. But this one gets it done. This is what I want out of Commando Spawn. I'm very happy to have this one. Now we're going to turn our attention over to Nightwolf after that long unboxing of Commando Spawn. We got Nightwolf. Of course, Baraka is the third member of this party, of this set. I have not picked him up as of yet. I may sell my old one, pick up the new one. We'll see what happens, but I didn't pick him. I passed on it for now. But you got Nightwolf there. One thing I really do like is, of course, the yellow packaging and the black. But those green weapons look really awesome back there. Very, very cool look. Talked about the packaging. I can't figure it out. I'm not sure why Scorpion's all over this thing, but it is what it is, I guess, for lack of better terms. But let's get him out. We don't need to see the packaging since it's the exact same stuff we already saw. Of course, we do get the stand. See you later. Goodbye. These are always so hard to get out. They're always at a weird angle. There we go. That's the pro Kyle we know. See you later up high. Coming back like a boomerang. Watch out. But we got him in the plastic prison. Old Nightwolf. Whoa. Very, very cool. Like the looks of him. He looks like a guy that means serious business. Not just any kind of business, but serious business. Pull him out here. Now, I'm almost surprised they're even making something like this because, you know, a lot of times you get the people saying, oh, this is insensitive. You know, why does he have to be a Native American? Why does he have 2 tomahawks? Why does he have bow and arrows? I don't know. I guess pick your poison how you feel about that kind of stuff. See you later. Whoa, off the screen. There it goes. But I'm here for it all day long. I'm all about this guy. Native American characters are some of my favorite characters over the years. Thunderbird, Warpath, my childhood Toy Biz playing days. Those are two of my favorite figures. Of course, Spirit, one of my probably top 5 favorite G.I. Joe characters of all time. And man, this Nightwolf guy looks pretty awesome as well. Like I said, he definitely means serious business here. But let's break him down and let's start with the accessories. Let's do it old school style, huh? Let's do accessories first. We do get these arrows, and once again, like I said, a nice kind of translucent green color. A little stickiness to them, as you can see right there. Not terrible, but it could have that future Jack sticky disease, so we'll have to watch out for that one. He's got 3 arrows. They're all connected here. They got little holes through the arrows. Not sure exactly. Doesn't seem to be a reason for that. I figure maybe they plugged in somewhere, but they don't. You do got a plastic string, but got to be careful with that. I can see kids breaking that. Technically not for kids, but man, if I was a little kid, I'd be playing with Mortal Kombat toys for sure. But it does look good. A nice bow and arrow set right there. And then he's got 2 mean old tomahawks, really long-handled tomahawks. Nice sculpt to these. Nice translucent green. Very similar to the necroplasm, of course, as well. But I like this as well. So very, very cool. Like I said, I don't know Nightwolf. I don't play the game, but I know a cool character when I see one, and that's why I ended up picking him up. I was originally going to pass, saw him in person, and said, man, this looks too cool to pass up. Got to get a deal, 25% off of $20. I'll take that all day long. And that's what I did. You got a very determined look on his face here. It looks like he does have war paint on. I assume that's what it is. It looks like face paint. It's got a little red there. It goes down to his chest and arms. You know, it almost reminds me of Billy from Predator, of course, getting ready to go out. I mean, it almost looks like Billy from Predator. I mean, maybe put him in your Predator collection. We can have him square off with the Predator. That might be an idea. But he does have head articulation a little bit limited, especially by the hair and stuff. But he does look good. He's got his cap on top. It almost looks like teeth. I believe those are supposed to be teeth, like some kind of animal teeth going on. He does have a bunch of feathers attached to the back of his hair as well. Nice eyes on him. Looking straight ahead on these eyes too, I should point out. You do get the same shoulders. You get the butterfly action. Not tons and tons, but you do get butterfly. Once again, the shoulder gauntlet does limit articulation on this, so you can get around it, but it's not very free-flowing. It's a little bit of a mess. He does have bicep cut, double jointed elbows, side to side on the arms. Very limited waist, very limited hula hoop. A little tight there with his whole vest and his apparatus and everything else. He's got 3 prongs on the back here. I wonder if that is where these stick into. I might play with that for the glamour shots, but there's a possibility these might go in here. I'm not sure, or I don't know. I'll play around with it with the glamour shots. We'll see if we can figure that out, but it almost looks like this might hold something on him. Then he's got all kinds of stuff on the side of his belts. Once again, he's got little things over here. Maybe this holds some of this stuff. I'm going to see. I'm going to just do a quick thing. It kind of does hold things. So I guess he does have storage. It's like a young G.I. Joe classified figure. We got storage for stuff on the back, so I do appreciate that. Double jointed knees, toe articulation, ankle rockers. I like this one. You can't see the big balls in the ankles. That's a McFarlane trademark that I absolutely hate. Probably my least favorite thing about McFarlane figures, those big balls sometimes in the hands and ankles. Don't have any of that going on here. You get the nice kind of baby blue going on throughout, really making it pop, making a different color throughout. Just all around a good figure. I'm definitely pleased with this pickup. And like I said, this was one I did not plan on picking up, and I'm happy I did. Now, if I'm ranking the two all day long going into Commando Spawn, I forgot to mention, he does have a gun in his holster over here, but you cannot remove the gun. So take that for what you will. So no guns with Commando Spawn, but that's where that munitions pack comes in. And Nightwolf, he comes with all of his cool guns. Guns? How about bow and arrow? How about tomahawks? We'll count it that. But 2 great figures, 2 worthy pickups. I don't know where this Mortal Kombat line is going, as it seems to have really slowed down. This could be the end of the road. The Scorpion packaging is confusing. Not sure where this is going to net out. But if you know, put it in the comments down below. Are we going to find out some more? Maybe San Diego Comic-Con will tell us some more Mortal Kombat figures coming. Who knows? But let me know in the comments your thoughts on these two. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're unboxing everything over here, as you guys know. SirPaul64 is where you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And, of course, Patreon, where you can get this video and many other videos much, much earlier. And best of all, you support the channel. So for Nightwolf and Commando Spawn, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.